In the last video, you saw a simple map for caregiving and technology, safety at the bottom, then connection, joy, and legacy at the top. If you missed that one, here's the 1-minute version. Some people call these tools AgeTech. That just means simple tools that help older adults stay safer, less lonely, and more independent. While you, the caregiver, are not doing everything by hand. But even with a map, one big question still hangs in the air. Okay, but what do I fix first? If you're like most caregivers, your brain sounds like this. I'm scared of falls. The pill situation is a mess. Mom is so lonely. The money stuff worries me. We should really talk about the will and papers. It all feels important. So you try to fix everything at once and end up too tired to fix anything. In this video, we're going to slow that down. You'll learn a simple way to pick one thing to fix first, so you can make real progress instead of spinning in circles. Let me tell you about Marco. Marco helps care for his dad, who lives alone. Anytime someone asked, "How are things going?" Marco would laugh and say, "Where do I start?" In his head, there were at least 10 problems. Dad's balance, the pills on the counter, weird phone calls from strangers, long, quiet days with nobody to talk to, a messy pile of bills and papers. Marco's old plan looked like this. On Sunday, he would make a huge to-do list. Fix the meds, call the doctor, research fall devices, look at phone plans, sort the bills, start a memory journal, talk about moving. By Wednesday, he would feel like a failure because real life kept getting in the way. He thought, "I'm just not organized enough. I can't keep up." But that leads us to a new question. What if the plan, not the person, is the problem? Here's the new way Marco tried. Step 1. Ask one hard question. He sat down and asked himself, if something went wrong in the next 30 days, what scares me the most? Not someday, not over the next 5 years, just the next 30 days. When he was honest, the answer was clear: a bad fall when no one is there to help. Yes, the other things mattered, but this was the thing that kept him up at night. Step 2. Turn that fear into a simple sentence. Instead of "everything is scary," he wrote down one plain sentence. "I am most worried about Dad falling when he is alone." That sentence became his starting point. Step 3. Match that sentence to the right level on the pyramid. On the AgeTech needs pyramid, falls live in the safety level. So now his brain could say, okay, for the next 30 days, our family focus is safety, and our number one worry is falls when Dad is alone. That's it. One level, one worry, one time frame. But that leads us to a new question. What do you do with the other worries? Here's the key. You are not throwing them away. You are parking them. Marco kept a small list called later levels. Talk about money and bills, security and legacy. Find ways for Dad to talk to more people. Connection. Help Dad do fun things again. Joy. When those thoughts popped up, instead of panicking, he added them to the later list and said, "We will get there, but not this month." Step 4. Choose one small outcome for this month. Marco asked, what would make the next 30 days feel safer around Dad's fall risk? He didn't say, "Fix falls forever." He said, "Safer than today." He wrote, "In the next 30 days, I want Dad to have one simple way to get help if he falls and can't reach the phone." That was the target, not perfect, just better. Step 5. Open your mind to tools that fit that one outcome. This is where AgeTech comes in. Once Marco knew, I am worried about falls when Dad is alone. He could look for just one kind of tool. Something like a fall button, a small sensor, or a wearable that can call for help. He didn't have to look at everything else, and he didn't have to solve medicine, money, and loneliness in the same week. His question changed from, "What should I do?" to, "What is one simple tool that helps with this one fear?" That is a much easier question to answer, so that's the process. Let's recap in simple steps. Ask, in the next 30 days, what scares me most? Turn it into one sentence. I am most worried about blank. Match it to a level on the pyramid: safety, connection, joy, or legacy. Pick one small outcome for this month: safer than today or less lonely than today. Only then, look at tools that help with that one thing. You are not behind because you haven't fixed everything. No one can. You are doing the brave work of choosing what matters most right now. In the next video in this series, we're going to stay on the safety level and zoom all the way in on falls. You'll see, in kid-friendly language, what really causes many falls at home, where simple tools can quietly help in the background, and how to think about old ways versus new tools, without making your parent feel watched or controlled. So as you finish this video, here is your one question to sit with. If something went wrong in the next 30 days, what am I most afraid of for my parent? Write that one sentence down. In the next video, we'll use it to pick simple, real-world ways to make that fear just a little bit smaller.